So we are going to try very hard to test the new test the new microphone, see if it's still having crackling noises as it has had for a few streams now. Seems my mic's been having issues. I got a new one. We'll see if it's any better. And try not to die from the heat. In the meantime. Christ. Oh, I'm just gonna go open up the window a little more. I keep having to be careful because there's a kitty cat. And if she sees the window open, she will fall off of it. She won't actually like jump out of it or anything. It's not like she's trying to escape. She's terrified of the outside. No. My cat is defective, you see. When they made the cats in the cat factory, mine came out wrong. And she is not very good at being a cat. So when she walks on the extremely wide edge of the window, she just trips and falls. Despite the fact that she doesn't actually want to get out of the window. So yeah, I have to keep my windows mostly closed or else the cat will fall. My cat's broken. Alas, they will not take returns. That is a joke. I would not return my cat. In case that's not obvious. Okay. This seems like the correct load. So I opened the game so many times yesterday just trying to test the mic. Okay, now if you guys don't mind, we're gonna wait. We're gonna waste a few minutes at the beginning now because I just need to check out the live VOD of the stream so I can see if okay. Mic seems to be fine. Hopefully, it'll stay that way throughout the rest of the stream. It is, of course, not perfect. I'll have to adjust the mic later. You guys are going to be hearing a lot more of the teeny tiny noises of clickety clacks and stuff than usual, because I haven't placed all the filters I want to place on the mic that I used to have on my old one. But for now, here we go. So what the fuck was I doing? Oh, I think I need to go talk to Henrix. Oh yeah. So we need to go there. We need to go to Dargonus. We need to talk to him. Dargonus. Same place as the other quest. Up, Dargonus. Oh, this is easy. Okay. The stars that guide us. Okay. Okay. What are these? Ooh, we can get more mobile extractums. Okay. Sure. Ooh. Bro. That seems rude. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. This one I'll consider, but this is not worth it for 5 adamantine. Unless I'm super fucking desperate, I don't think I'm gonna do that, buddy. Why does it have a giant thing on it? Oh, I guess it's because I can complete it. Just because I can complete it doesn't mean I will. That seems mean. Unless Lemesta 1 is like a den of piracy or something. In which case I'm probably fine for me to kill them all. Crossing of paths in the expanse. An entire imperial world perished. Such a cannibal lover. Okay. Guess I know where I'm going. Well, first, we should probably level everyone up. Go through the process of looking at our new weapons and armor and, you know, the usual. Pretty sure I haven't leveled them up in a while. But I'm also pretty sure there was something specific I wanted to give myself. Oh shit, I don't remember what it was. Oh boy. Universal features, yeah. One second. Maybe it was one of these? No, that doesn't help. Base value 30, 37. I have a -5 on it though. Why? Wait, what the fuck's going on? +7. does it say -5 over there? -5, -5, -5, -5. The fuck? I think it might be a little bugged. Definitely. Okay, we'll just accept that, I guess. Let's put some points into fellowship. If I can get fellowship, if I can get one of my skills characteristics to pass 100, there's like an item that I have that becomes infinitely more useful. So we should probably aim for that, if nothing else. No, not skill, characteristic. There it is. And the closest we have is fellowship. There it is. Come on, master. Da, da, da. Oh, it might have been this one. Character can attack with the second weapon in their current weapon set. Yes. Because I have... this secondary weapon set for her involves 2 melee weapons. Which would be a lot better if I could actually dual wield. I'm sure I'll have enough space to add points to fellowship later. This is just useful. Oh. Mm-hmm. 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 Don't care. That enemy is killed by one of the Master Tactician's allies before the beginning of the Master Tactician's next turn. That ally gains +5 to all characteristics, but it also gains resolve, which is useful for like 1 person, if I recall correctly. Oh. Plus 10, so 10 plus 2 would be like bare minimum probably. So 12. Well, bare minimum, is it possible for resolve to be at 0? Maybe. Well, no, unlikely. So the allies resolve. No, they gain momentum and they gain characteristics. It's based on resolve. So if I want to give resolve, it has to be Lichbin. Target ally or the Master Station gains +1 resolve for every 5 stacks of tactical advantage. This effect stacks and lasts until the end of combat. Excuse me? Okay, we're going with that one. I know there was someone, I think it's Henrik's, that benefits insanely from resolve. For reasons that are beyond me. Because it's a useless stat otherwise. It's talents, there are bonuses and bonuses. Right. Maybe. Not bad. Not bad. Huh. 25% dodge against attacks made by allies. Oh. Don't care. Don't care. Any consumable item. I'm not super inclined to pick any of these. They're not like super cool. So I think I'm just gonna use this to get my fellowship up. Puta. Or maybe not. If I picked something else, would it have mattered? Oh, no, it wouldn't. Okay, well, we're getting fellowship then, bitch. Let's fucking go. Where is it? One step closer to 100 points. Let's go. 50. Don't care. Pa, pa, pa. I don't remember why I wanted willpower so much. I'm guessing it's useful for officer. Yeah, archetype advancement for both officer and master tactician. Makes sense. Wow. Okay. We have a surprisingly high willpower compared to a lot of other people in our team, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Especially Henrix, who's a psyker. I guess he's a psyker who doesn't rely too much on willpower. But I need to be able to hit my attacks, and she misses her attacks a lot. So yeah. Medikai. Nah. Lord Xenos, let's fucking go. We're already heretics, we might as well be accurate, knowledgeable heretics. Xeno heretics. No chaos heretics here. Not in this house. We don't allow for that shit here. Okay. Allies resolve though, not his own. Charge. Wait. Okay. Toughness bonus. Character level divided by 6. Okay. Oddly specific. 5 to 8 direct damage. What's that from? Psi rating times resolve. There it is. That's what I was thinking. Resolve of the ally, though. That's annoying. That it's not his own. Only 2. Ugh. Were the Emperor's stacks? Today we learned. Ten plus 4 times the Psyker's Psi rating. Gotcha. So his own resolve is only useful in like here. That's it. For reals. What was that one? Psyker's Psi rating. Right. Okay. Demonstration of faith. Nothing. I completely forgot I got that. Willpower. Rating. He does not have nearly as many things relying on his own resolve as I thought, which is annoying. I had assumed, and I was wrong. It's mostly psi rating. So I just have to up his psi rating. And this was based on other people's resolve. Right. What was that one? Yep. Nope. Nothing. Right. Okay. So upping his own resolve is mostly pointless. Upping his psi rating, however, very useful. Gotcha. Oh, speaking of which, someone has new shit. Nice. Because this one's an ability. Yeah, we're grabbing one of these. This is way cooler. Effective by Word of the Emperor, gain the Hammer of the Emperor effect. Next time they deal damage, this damage is increased by psi rating. And the effect is removed. Might be worth it. Let's check out the other one. It does look cooler. Costs 50 momentum, can only be used when momentum is 175 or higher until the end of combat. The weapon in the Psyker's hand is replaced by a sword made of sheer will. Holy shit. Single target attack and then an area attack. Can be used to release a cone of fire or a line of fire. The damage of the sword is the same as that of Purged Soul, with all the same bonuses. If the Psyker was using a force weapon, all the bonuses from that force weapon remain. For the purposes of talents and other bonuses, the Sword of Faith counts as a force weapon. This power can be used again, increases the damage of the sword by +6. Oh. What, each time? An interesting attack. This ability brings some evidence. This power also removes all. Ooh, okay, that's pretty cool. What's that based off of? Willpower. All targets within the area, so I have to be careful. What's that based off of? Psi rating? Yep, there it is. So this one's good. This one's This one's good. We'll go with the Sword of Faith. The more attack options he has, the happier I am. I'm not really using him as I still can't get this one. 34. What level is he? No idea. Can't see it. Fuck. That told me nothing. So it's not feed. So there are 20 levels in one of these. Shouldn't I be level 35 then? With him? 34. What? one of these per level, right? Possible that the previous archetype had fewer levels in it? Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we're at level 30. Right. 29, technically, yes. Because I just walked back. This. There we go. Level 30. So we still need 4 more levels. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get there. Subtle manipulation. I think I came to the conclusion I didn't want this. So you can use a damaging psychic power while being threatened by enemies in melee range. Don't care. Without provoking. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Perception. Who cares? His ballistic skills trash, bruh. He's not in Charlotte's line of sight. That never happens. It's based on intelligence. Jesus Christ. Psychic powers scale off of a little bit of everything. Psychic psi rating is increased by +1. That's broken as shit. We're going with that. Holy fuck. Everything he has scales off of psi rating. We'll use this moment to add some willpower since apparently he needs it. Today I learned. Athletics, yes. He is very athletic. My boy. Oh. On an ally. Including themselves. Okay, you're just gonna use it on yourself. Gotcha. That ally gains a 14% bonus to dodge and +3 additional MP until bleeding ends for any reason. Yeah, shit's broken. I'm keeping that. Right. Okay. Jinx isn't supposed to be here. That's an art. That's an origin talent. Someone bugged something up again. Bless Owlcat. This is important for her. Huh? All bleeding enemies leave a bloody trail on the ground, which remains for 1 round. Moving through these blood-stained cells costs the executioner 0 MP. Cute. Larzinos. Would that happen to be on this side? Probably not. Oh, it is. 40. Don't care. Do not fucking care. There we go. All-encompassing agony. That sounds wonderful. If an enemy suffering from any of the executioner's damage over time effects is suffering from bleeding. At the same time. So if he's suffering from all 3 at the same time. No thank you. What's her toughness looking like? Wrong one. Wrong one again. Wrong one again. Wrong one again. Why am I fucking blind? Ah. For each point of a toughness bonus, characters gain +10% wounds. So I have +60%. Medici. How much do I have in Medici? 95. Would that work? Guess we can test it. If we figure out how much wounds she has now. What did I give her? Insanguination and dual combat. Okay, let's go back. Save in case I fuck shit up. Go back to her. 80. Wrong button. Sanguination. Right. And then I gave her the dual wielding because she does actually have a loadout with two swords. And then here, I was going to do this one. She had 80 health. Remember that. Important. Oh, I can actually see. Well, you know. Anyway. It doesn't update immediately, so we'll only find out once I'm done. Okay, that's fine. Let's just 5, 30, 65 seems fair. Medicae, let's go. 104, so it did work. She has more Medicae than toughness, I guess is why. Characteristic bonus, Medicae plus 47. What's that based? How's that math working, buddy? Huh. How do you get 47 out of 105? Huh? Does it have any explanation here? No, it's just the algorithm, the equation, I'm sorry, that they use to calculate this is a mystery. Right? I couldn't understand if it was 6 points is because you gain a bonus characteristic point every 10 levels. You're at 65, you haven't reached the next one, so it's only 6. If we were to apply that same reasoning... 1 second. Not me doing math on stream, bro. It was bad. There we go. You get 6 out of this, you get 10 out of this. And then it'd be plus 10% wounds. Oh, Jesus. It's 10% based on what? Base? Which explains the 47, because base is 47. 10 times 10 is 100, so it's 100%, so it doubles. Okay, we figured out the math. Did I need to do that? No. Statism kicking in. Anyway, common talent. What can I give her that I haven't already given her? Drukhari equipment. Could do that, but I'd feel kind of bad. It's a little weird. Don't think she needs that. What else do we have? Agility and perception. Does she need anything else? Hunt down the prey. There's no scaling. What do you scale off of? Perception and ballistic. Might need to put points in ballistic. Perception, ballistic. No. So it's mostly perception and ballistic, yeah? Mostly perception, to be precise. No, it's pretty equal. Perception and ballistic. Holy shit. Okay. That's how that goes. What did that say? The one target. I have to keep that in mind. Perception bonus. Perception bonus. Bro, I get it. I just want to make sure. Perception. Perception. Just want to make sure that it's just these two and nothing else I need to worry about. Perception. And she gains a lot from camping, basically. Not moving. Which I kind of already knew, because of her... There's another ability that I forgot the name of. Somewhere. And awareness. Gain plus 15% dodge chance and plus 2 initiative. Fucking hell, her dodge chance is disgusting. Beautiful. I approve. You prefer? Destroy the prey from afar. Gotcha. Hilari equipment. No description. Refuses to elaborate. Okay. Perfect spot. That's the one I was looking for. Perception, ballistic skill. Okay. Got it. I got it. Jesus. Clearly she does not have enough perception. Actually, no. She has been missing some of her shots, which is annoying, so... Ballistic it is. Why does some of these universal ones are a little weird? Call the bold. To attack the stern will have the additional effects. Deals an additional The target's armor will be reduced by... Okay. Target's armor will be reduced by against all the bounty hunters' attacks till the end of combat. I assume it does not stack. That's fine. If the target's armor against this attack is below 20%... Okay. The target's dodge is also reduced by... I'm not reading all that. Against all the bounty hunters' attack. Oh! What's this going off of? Perception and int? Oh. Greater of. Okay. That's fine. Sets a trap on a free cell in a chance. Any enemy entering the 2-cell radius around that trap activates the trap. Each enemy in a 2-cell radius around the trap suffers perception. Agility. Hot on the trail. It's an enemy in a turn is trailed and finishes the turn. If an ally kills a trailed enemy, the bounty hunter gains an extra turn after that ally's turn with all AP and MP. Oh! Oh. No, that's not nearly as cool. The bounty hunter gains an additional +2 plus stress. MP. Yeah, but just MP. Remaining from the moment the bounty hunter used Hot on the Trail. Yeah, but that's going to be 0. The cooldown of Hot on the Trail is reset. When Hot on the Trail is used for the 3rd time during combat, the bounty hunter recovers +1 charge of... Oh, so it's not that useless. To the bounty hunter's next turn, whenever an ally attacks a target marked as prey, this attack deals plus 8% additional damage and gains half of the... That's useful. What's this? Perception. Hell yeah. So that one's cool. That one's also cool. Will I be choosing an ability ever again? No. Sad. That means this is the last one I'm picking. Till the end of combat. Does it stack? I don't think so. Maybe. Maybe not. It does not say. I don't think I have any other ways of recharging Hunt Down the Prey. That's my concern. Oh, I do have this one. After each third enemy killed by Claim the Bounty hunter recovers +1 charge of Hunt Down the Prey. Oh. So as long as I use it as the last hit, I get my bounty hunter stacks back. I probably should have written that down somewhere. That would have been useful to know. Okay. No, this is useless. It's either this or this. Nah, this one. I'll just have to remember to use Claim the Bounty to kill off weaker enemies so I can gain stacks easily. Right. Armor and dodge. Damage. Armor and dodge or damage. I think Call the Bold might be better. Okay. We'll go with that. That does happen a lot. Her scoring critical hits. Whenever an enemy is killed by critical hits, scored by the bounty hunter gains, or their ally, the bounty hunter gains damage. It gains damage. Christ. For 2 rounds. That might be worth it. The fuck is the catch effect? Moves or suffers damage. Kills an enemy with my turn next attack. This turn will always score a critical hit. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go with that. I guess agility. Not left with much more. Lore Xenos makes sense, although it seems a little redundant. I guess there are other Xenos that she could get lore on. Ooh. Pew pew. Double shotgun. Yeah, we'll go with that one. That's cool. Ignores attacks of opportunity. Discover is bleeding. Start of the Overseer's turn. The level of this effect is reduced by -3. The familiar's maximum wounds are increased. That sounds lovely, but no. Ooh, the longer something goes on, and the longer the Cybermastiff is attacking, the stronger he gets. Whenever the Cybermastiff hits the upper hand. That could be multiple times per turn, especially if he's protecting. Interesting. I'll go with that. Binding purpose. As long as the arbitrator has more than 90% wounds, they are immune. Christ. Allies in a 3-cell radius around the arbitrator deal plus 10% more damage. Public sentencing. Oh god. Whenever an enemy adjacent to the arbitrator falls. No. Maybe. The one-handed shock baton or a one-handed power maul equipped. He doesn't use that. That would probably just be his dog. Arbitrator's coercion. It's just probably going to be his dog, because his dog counts as an ally, I believe. 55. What does he use? Ballistic? And agility, apparently. Okay. Coercion's already as much as I'm allowed to put into it. Athletics. Demolition? Okay. Why not? Next. One by one. We'll get there. Okay. Yeah, whatever. A familiar's ability is used on an ally. For 1 round, that ally gains a +5 bonus. Familiar's key characteristics increased by +5. Don't care. Ah, that sounds cool. Fuck yeah, let's go. Shock them. They'll never see it coming. What's this tech use looking like? Isn't that down here? Yeah, 110. What's his perception looking like? 35. Does he need it? What's his Medicae looking like? Not bad. 75 divided by 5. What, 14 or so? Am I wrong about that? Should be about 14, right? No, 15. Yes. 6 plus 15, that's 21. That's not a bad amount of wounds, actually. You know what? We'll do that. Of an ally, including himself? I wonder. We'll go with that. Ballistics not bad. His weapon skill's not bad. We'll go with weapon skill now, since I've already caught up with ballistics anyway. Tech use. There you go, buddy. Let's go. Gain the following ability, which costs 0 AP until start of the following. The character can move to any cell within their line of sight in a 2-cell radius around the vanguard without provoking attacks of opportunity. That's cute. But I'm more interested in the rest of this. Fellowship. That's what he's... Oh boy. Immune to push. Don't care. You can save someone. Force destruction. Yeah. Maybe. Suffers plus fell bonus, more damage from his attacks, and has minus 18%. Vanguard fell bonus. Oh my god, he just scales off of fell in every way. What the fuck? I was kind of hoping for, you know, a little bit of toughness scaling. Jesus. Wouldn't it be nice? I'll remember to put more points into his fellowship. Christ. And this is good. Follow my lead's good. I'll keep that. Offensive stance now has a minus. Okay. That's interesting. Sure, why not? Fellowship. Let's keep that up. His carouse is already incredibly fucking high. Medikai is already maxed out, so carouse it is. Hey dear, sweetheart. Evil Eye. Can I level you up? Not really. Yeah, she's not getting Scentic powers. I don't even think she should be allowed to get them. Because of her story. Makes no sense. Interesting. I could mass blind my enemies by retransmitting this through the dog, assuming that it works. What does it say? Sacred damage. Yeah, I don't have enough. Doesn't she have like a really high willpower? Yeah, that might be useful. But it's too specific, I'm going to forget. Precognition. Once per round, the sucker's next turn is moved up to... Interesting. Intelligence, perception, fellowship, and willpower. None of the offensive characteristics, basically. Except maybe perception and willpower, that under very specific circumstances are used offensively. Stunned. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm getting that. Fuck yeah. Now, can we level up our Psyker? Hey, we can, finally. Yay. Leveled up. That might be useful. Against the Psyker. Eh. That's not bad. Nope. Till the end of combat. Yes. That's not bad. Fellowship. Nope. Intelligence it is then. They should have no. Lord Warp's already taken. Logic. Awareness. I guess you would be pretty aware if you could literally see the future. Makes sense. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, I remember that. Right. Nope. No. Nah. Maybe. What's her strength looking like? Maybe this will be worth it, so I can give her some cool fucking heavy weapons and shit. Did I have anything here? No. So I haven't... fuck it. We'll get her something. Next attack during this turn will have 100% of penetration, 10% penetration. Next attack that hits a target marked as spray is always a critical hit. Till the bounty hunter's next turn, whenever an ally attacks a target marked as prey, this attack deals plus 5% additional damage. Right. We'll just get piercing shot, fuck it. Got him. To start. Stacks. Not a bad idea. And thematically very accurate. She would be big on retaliation and vengeance. It sounds like her. Perception. Probably perception. Yeah. Lore Imperium seems thematically accurate. There we go. Oh, we've leveled everyone up. Now, items. I ain't doing all that. Fuck that. That sounds like a tomorrow me problem. So, bridge. Go back to the bridge. I think. Oh. Okay. Think I need to talk to Henrix. Do I need to talk to anyone else? Pascal. Let's talk to Pascal first. 1 second. We're still in Act 2, right? Right. Figures. Okay. Oh, hi Pascal. How are you and Abel doing?
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Mm-hmm. Have you studied Demence's neurolog magic yet?
I have destroyed it.
I'm proud of you, but I did not see that coming. Oh, he's lying. You're lying.
This statement is...
His sigh.
I am yet to settle into a definitive course of action. I am running a spot diagnostic on the memory of the heretic Demence, even though purity protocols stipulate that his blasphemous knowledge must be eradicated. I am not drawn toward forbidden information, but only to data concerning the blessed Amonats.
You found anything?
The success has been partial. Demence Haneman's identity has been confirmed. The widespread influence of paranoid motivations is observable in his cognitive processes, which is what seems to have caused him to break his vows. However, extensive regions of his memory have been damaged by forbidden technologies and are, for now, defying decryption.
Fair enough. What corrupted Demence? Guess what corrupted him? Any information on Archmage's Armonart, actually.
The data discovered is unreadable. It is encrypted, albeit only partially, and I hypothesize that the heretic Demence was attempting to decrypt it. I will take every effort to extract a larger volume of data. Information pointing to the unit referred to as the Maimed Hunter is alleged to be of critical significance.
Okay. What corrupted Demence?
An echo of the warp. Energies of the immaterium that had seeped into real space and taken the shape of a Vox signal.
Okay.
I have found recorded cases of similarly induced corruption in the archive. Listening to the void is a perilous occupation.
But you did want to know what he knew. You were interested.
The quest for knowledge is our mission of highest priority. But what Demence promised was not knowledge, but a distorted copy of it. This was not what the Deus Mechanicus had told us to seek.
You fear knowledge even as you extol it.
Whether knowledge can be profane is the grand question. Lay people find comfort in the delusion that knowledge is merely information. That, in and of itself, it is harmless, and only turns dangerous when it falls into the hands of the wicked. But that is not what I have seen. I have seen knowledge gnaw away at the minds of those who let it inside them. Yet I seek it regardless. Why? Perhaps because there really is no apostasy in knowledge. It is dangerous, yes, but not forbidden. For it was created by the Omnissiah.
And unfortunately for Pascal, I kind of have to pick the dogmatic options, basically, because otherwise this motherfucker will kill Iliet in the ending. Yay.
This is my God, a God I see every day, in every mechanism, in every machine spirit. The Omnissiah is always with me, for he is within me, and yet his signals to us do contain contradictions.
Right, because the
Or
Emperor's
else
Creed
we have
has no
accepted a
contradictions
faulty
whatsoever.
interpretation of them.
There we go.
Response: affirmative. The decryption will continue with diligence and caution.
Okay.
May your labors be effective and fruitful.
Thank you, Pascal. Still the same? Yeah. Sad. I'm guessing there might be something here since we went to Kavagama. Yep. Hand the Kavagama data bank to the tech priest. Access to data from Kavagama. Stab true. Check in it. Incident status initiated. Oh boy. The great mechanism has transformed the secret data into a format that you can comprehend without the assistance of a servant of the Omnissiah. Receives the data slate, holding it with both hands, passes it to you. Okay, so I guess I got an item. Yep. Oh, here we go. Reporter, Unit Q59O, Research Group. Subject of study, active samples of the terrible disease. Assigned name, Tech Blight. The Tech Blight is capable of corroding matter and destroying it from within at a terrifying speed. This deadly plague infects mechanisms as well as any metals and other materials used as their basis. No technology known to the Crimson Priesthood, neither gifts from the Great Omnissiah nor heretical products of Xenos, can withstand this onslaught. The disease poisons and warps the very essence and taints the code of sacred mechanisms. Observations. The Tech Blight triggers an effect that is repulsive at its core. It transforms metal into horrific forms of an unpredictable nature. During testing, it demonstrated the ability to fuse solid matter with organic objects, creating something new as a result. The phenomenon was assigned the name tech splicing. Method of transportation, ceramic capsules. Burnt clay is the only thing that can contain the pestilence. Oddly specific, but convenient. Extra caution must be taken given the container's fragility. Any damage might result in an uncontrolled outbreak. Damage to the container is unacceptable. Current stage. Tests to subjugate the Tech Blight to his will and turn it into a weapon subject to this Omnissiah's wisdom. Test results assessment, success. Note, the tests triggered an event recorded under the name Incident N87204. The quest for knowledge in his name will continue. Hypothesis 1. The Tech Blight was created in the darkness of unknown worlds away from the eye of the great creator. Hypothesis 2. Any taint that exists to harm the machine god's creation can and will be bent to his will. Okay. You guys are wonderful. Very normal. Yeah, I want to do some trading, if you don't mind. $43. Hey, we got something. Oh, Jesus. There we go. We got something. That's nice. What was it? Cool. Whoops. What did I do? What did I do? Shit. I think I just put it into cargo. I did, didn't I? Shit. Fuck you know. Allies gain bus perception, additional MP on their first turn. Oh, it's just infusing. And it's only on their first turn. Nah, not really. Don't think that's good. No fun. There we go. I remember now. The final thing, the big thing that I even came into the bridge for. That I left for last. Talking to Henrix. Hi, Henrix.
You have my complete attention.
Okay. You satisfied with the results of your mission on Kavagama?
Of course. The Fabricator Sensor's machine was stopped. Not another soul will be sent into the mouth of the archenemy. In time, we will succeed in uncovering and stopping other schemes of the cult. We dealt a blow not only to the cultists, but to the archenemy itself. I cannot help but be pleased.
Based. That was pretty based of him. There it is. Okay. Here we go. I want to know what the fuck that was that you just did.
No servant of the God Emperor has closer dealings with corruption than the agents of the Golden Throne. In its quest to guard the Imperium against its foes' most devious and secret schemes, the Inquisition seeks to understand the essence of evil. It is not enough for us to burn or cut down a rotten seedling. We must study it, understand it, touch it. Every time any of us do our duty, we are risking our very souls. But when it comes to psykers, the soul of a psyker is especially enticing to the archenemy. The cogitator was stopped, yes. I touched an infernal machine that was created to serve chaos. I used it. I delved into the principles of its operation. That was enough. Corruption needs only the briefest brush of contact. When I touched the cult's cogitator, I drew the thousand-eyed gaze of evil upon myself, as any agent does when they interfere in the schemes of those who serve the ruinous powers. And that evil undoubtedly left an invisible mark upon me, as it does on any acolyte who fights against the archenemy. And this will be the case every time I do my duty. I know a good deal about the fates of those who have served the throne before me. Enough to know that my path leads to one place, and one place only.
Yeah, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. So now I can be rid of you. Jesus Christ! So what are you gonna do next?
My visit to Kiava Gamma did not produce answers to all my questions, but we did succeed in dealing a blow to the cult by destroying the Fabricator Sensor's machine. I have directed my spies to track the sect's surviving leaders. I am certain that they will have useful information for us soon. Though small, this is a victory for the Golden Throne, and I have you to thank for it.
Welcome.
Now that my mission is concluded, I can devote my time to other things, such as that long-promised conversation with the Lord Captain.
Sure. It would be my pleasure. Why don't we go to my study? I'm sure this is about to go very well. Apologies if you guys can hear me interfering with the mic. It's because I keep touching it. I need to fix this. 1 second, guys. Sorry. Alright, we're back. Maybe it's better if the cable goes from above. 1 second. There we go. Hopefully that was good. Now that my mission is concluded, I can devote my time to other things, such as that long proposition. It'd be my pleasure. Let's fucking go.
After you, Lord Captain.
You spend a couple of hours in leisurely conversation with Henris. All the while, you can't not shake the feeling that the interrogator's questions are in pursuit of some goal other than simply sustaining the genteel chit-chat. When the general topics at last are exhausted, an awkward pause hangs in the air between you. I suppose the news of your inheritance of the Sacred Warren came as a complete surprise to you. Abelard mentioned searching for heirs once, and how some of them felt that about their lives changing forever. Not all of them fully understood the duty they were taking on. Van Kellogg says this in a deadpan voice, and you cannot tell if its apparent indifference is real or feigned. Oof. You can relate, of course. Your life once changed beyond recognition as well. I would not compare being thrown into a black ship with becoming a rogue trader. Don't get me wrong, they're both very surprising, but one of this is like the worst possible thing that can happen to you, and the other one's the best possible thing that can happen to you. Interrogator was silent for a few moments. True, but that was a long time ago when I was still a child. Children quickly adapt to new circumstances and environments. That's a whole lot of cope, bro. It's a whole lot of cope. I do not think a black ship is an acceptable environment for a child. Oh yeah. You could say that. It is an acceptable environment for a psyker who cannot control his powers. Yeah, you would cope like that, yeah. I can judge a person based on their surroundings, but not here. The air is thick with the memory of Theodora. The decor, the trophies, there are only slight changes related to daily rituals. Oh, Jesus. What you're saying is that this labor conversation was a pretext for studying me. Oh boy. That isn't what I said. Henrix looks down with a laugh. I'm not looking for heresy or deviations from the Imperial Creed. I'm trying to have a conversation. To learn about your life and what interests you, you can judge how well it's going for yourself. Really? In that case, I shall choose the next topic if you don't mind. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. Henrix looks at you intrigued. Be my guest. What do you want to talk about? Oh boy. Oh. What's your favorite color? What kind of question is that? Red. An agent of the Inquisition's favorite color is red. Wow. Favorite food? I place no great importance on the minutiae of my daily life. I recall your colorful metaphor involving amasec and cheese. Your memory is excellent. No, it isn't. Thank God the game's better. The game is doing a lot of the heavy work here. As we've caught me there, such extravagances are not always available when I travel to different worlds in the course of my duties, so I value the moments when I can enjoy them. Oh boy. Oh boy. One second. I just need to make sure that these are not mutually exclusive. Let's talk about your romantic preferences. It's always a stimulating topic, don't you find? A long time ago, I once had a fleeting romance with a baroness on Narvellan 19 in the Calixus sector. Raven hair, olive skin, and a fiery temperament. I suppose that's the combination I like. The interrogator's eyes narrow ever so slightly as though he's anticipating your reaction. Okay. I'm not talking about fleeting dalliances. The nature of my duties does not permit me anything more than that. You can almost see the ice forming in his eyes at these words. If we've exhausted this topic, let's return to my question. Tell me a secret. A secret? Well, I was not completely candid with you earlier about when my life changed. I wasn't so young that I wasn't troubled by thoughts of what could have been. Sometimes I dream about training on my family's knight. Sometimes I miss my sisters. Sometimes I wish I had been spared the Psyker's curse. Sometimes I try too hard to appear impervious to regret and pain. Henrix laughs a little, as though trying to hide behind humor. Of all the secrets in my keeping, that is the least dangerous. Fair. Now why don't we discuss the Holy Inquisition's plans of the Corona's expanse? That is a light and undemanding topic. Forgive me, but it seems your talent for small talk is scarcely better than mine. And besides, you already know the Inquisition's plans where I'm concerned. To accompany you. He's not wrong. I wouldn't call that telling the truth. Let's talk about what interests you instead. The interrogator's eyes narrow. Me? Well, there is one thing that interests me. Here we go. A boy is a nerd. A chess nerd. Well, regicide nerd. The Silvermark flank opening. Why use it in the middle game? Are you talking about the regicide board? The game on the board isn't mine. Oh, that's a shame. I noticed the combination as soon as we came in, and I've been eager to ask about the thinking behind White's strategy. Henrix lapses into silence as he intently studies the pieces on the board. You see his jaw relax and a spark of life kindle in his eyes. Can I just observe, or is that gonna fucking lock me out of everything else? Do you play Regicide? Oh yes. Or rather, I used to play back when I had an opponent. I usually lost, but Regicide is one of the few domains where failure carries no consequences, except the chance to get better. And it was a very, very long time ago. If you'll permit me. Henrix bites his nail in thought, his eyes not leaving the board. Then he reaches out and cautiously moves a piece, then another 2 pieces, and then another 2. all of his attention's absorbed in rearranging the pieces on the board. I've got it. The Calixan prong with the diversionary sacrifice, drawing the opponent into zugzwang. Elegant. Very elegant. Pleased to have unraveled the mystery, the smiling interrogator looks up at you. Upon seeing your expression, coughs and looks away. Apologies, I got carried away. He's adorable. Why are you apologizing? For the first time in this entire conversation, you did something you actually wanted to do. I did? Interesting observation. You're right. I haven't been able to break out of my usual role, asking targeted questions and then just sitting back and listening. My work leaves no room for personal desires, and I rarely even ask myself what I want. This game, it distracted me from me. I guess we can just play a game of Regicide with my boy. Perhaps it would be easier to find common ground over a game of Regicide. Perhaps, if you're offering. Ah, I can't resist getting another +1 to the devil counter. Devil is the name of the counter that's hidden, that counts the number of times that you are a little shit towards him, as opposed to being sweet. Both of which are perfectly valid ways of flirting with him, mind you. They do not affect your success with his romance, but they do affect how you romance him. I have much more exciting ideas about how we can spend our time together, but Regicide sounds good as well. Oh. But if I pick this one, I won't be able to play Regicide with him in the future. Sad. No, I can't not do it. Either a smile or a grimace. I would gladly join you in a game. The Vox on your desk buzzes to life, and you both jump. Henrix inclines his head. You are wanted, and I've taken up enough of your time. Running away, are you? No, just deferring to your duty, Lord Captain. Henrix hesitates for a few moments, then he steps towards you and takes your hand in his. Thank you for this conversation. You ask very interesting questions, not the ones I'm used to. He brings your hand to his lips and gently releases it. I hope we will find another opportunity to talk. When the interrogator straightens and looks at you, you notice an unusual detail for the first time. His eyes are different colors. With a nod, he steps away and heads for the door. Wait. It's too small, I can't tell. Fuck. Wait. If I click... No, I can't get it to show up in big in the middle of the screen. I can only do that when we're in combat or in conversation or whatever. We'll see it later. Bruh. I had already connected it. Fuck. Odd. Ah, there we go. Now it's connected again. So. Oh, do we have anything new? We do! Look at that. Hideous head of a steel devil destroyed by the rogue trader aboard a corrupted ship. That is new. And there's the Kavagama cog. Sacred cog came from the production lines of Kavagama. Yep. It's pretty cool. Hello.
You have my complete attention.
Aw. Because I didn't pick the other options, I can't play Regicide with him regularly. Because otherwise it would show up here as an option. It was worth it for the +1 to double. It's absolutely worth it. Okay, does anyone else want to talk to me? We went to Kavagama. The tech priest gave a shit, and Heinrichs gave a shit. I don't think anyone else gives a shit. No, I think we're good here. We can go up. We will now be on our way to Dargonus. I don't think we'll be able to get there this stream, because it takes a long-ass time to go through everything that's between us and Dargonus. And there are a lot of planets to explore between us and Dargonus right now. But we can probably do everything else. And then next stream, we'll get to Dargonus. Here we go. Did I did. Based. Okay. So that's done. Oh, but now we have a lot of stuff to do in terms of colony management. Because of Kavagama. Which reminds me, I forgot to check the requirements for the projects. Well, I hope I don't fuck anything up. Been custodians of the machinery. Recognize the value of this tragedy-stricken world. They are willing to deploy a forged cathedral on it as a token of sympathy. New, more perfect design for the planet. Hand of Xenocide. That's not really my vibe, you know? Blessed are the weaponsmiths. Great trials are ahead. You must steal yourself to face them. The Rogue Trader will sign a mutual aid agreement with the quaestors of the Departamento Monitorum. Okay. These outstanding theaters of warfare will supervise the repurposing of the planet's manufactorums for the production of weapons and military equipment. In the jaws of lathe machines and the wombs of alloy vats, Solus Celestial will take on its highest and most perfect form, that of a weapon. The Dark Marquisa. Never overheats. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Bloodthirsty machine spirit, famous for its ferocity and fondness for slaughter. That sounds dangerously close to heresy, but okay. Cursed boots. Whenever the wearer ends their turn, they deal 1 warp damage to each adjacent creature and 2 warp. What the fuck? That's hilarious. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's so funny. Barabbas Kilius, of course. Mechanisms, plasteel, and efficiency. Mechanisms, plasteel, weapons, complacency. Makes the speed of projects faster. I get mechanisms, weapons, and plasteel, but I only get 1, but I lose profit factor. This gets me a fuckload of weapons and a little bit of plasteel, not that I care. I have way too much of that anyway. I'm just worried about the cursed boots, you know? Hmm. It's not obvious what the repercussions of this will be. Efficiency. Efficiency is nice. Fuck it, weaponsmiths it is. There it is. We need this. Giants. Would have been a lot fucking easier if I'd picked the other one, which I would have if I'd known. Fuck. I need more efficiency. That's gonna be an issue. Chapel of Enumeration. Augustin. Oh. A hospice for servitors will provide care for out-of-order automatons to the utter bewilderment of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Hell yeah! That's hilarious! I'd fucking do that in a heartbeat. Oh, that's so funny. I can get efficiency from other things though. Profit factor. Well, I can only get efficiency from one thing, and it's this one. I have the honor of hosting an Electro Priest Monastery, lighting up the sky with a mighty magnetic radiance. Sounds cool. Yeah, I'll do this one. Then that will give us +2 efficiency. Which is hopefully enough for this. I don't know how much we have it right now. How much it's at right now. Oh, fuck, it's not. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, we'll deal with it when we get there, I guess. Clandestine with the cultivation of a xenoplant that feeds on the blood of serfs. Can we not? Could we fucking not? All the corruption originated in the sophistries of unholy scholars. Reverend your mom, a preacher of the... I'm not reading that. Is going to visit Janus to perform in procedure of blessed illumination of the Arya Common. I'm going to fucking sleep. No, thank you. I don't like either of them. They suck. Maybe I should just steal the fucking secrets from Winterscale. Fuck that guy. You know? I need the reputation. I agree with this. The Dark Sages stuff makes sense to me. A little worried. Oh well. First requirement's not met. Cemetery of the Oh, Hallowed Railway. I think this is what I wanted, right? Blocks Cemetery of the Faithful. Drusian's Complacency. Blessing of the Fallen. That's sweet. Unfortunately, these block each other. Efficiency. But it's local efficiency, right? Not across. Yeah. This gives complacency for all colonies. Not bad. 5% bonus to evasion. Why do I have to choose between a cemetery and a fucking massive railway? I feel like these two wouldn't get in the way of each other. I'm just saying. Ooh, that's cool too. Oh. God damn it. I was gonna go with shrine anyways. This doesn't matter. No. No. It costs me nothing. Okay, I'm not fucking doing that, bro. Oh, Jesus. Then again, selling the forgiveness of the ecclesiarchy is only a problem if I give a shit about the Imperium's religion, which I don't. Fuck it. Why not? Okay. What's next? Stuff. Off we go. Chart new routes. Hopefully there's nothing here. I really don't want to have to go on another tangent. Thank you. What's gonna happen now? No, I was not interrupted. What a fucking miracle. Fair enough. What's in this area? Lost in the void. Don't know what that's supposed to mean. Oh, right. I wanted to do a thing. Hold up. From here to Janus, which should be here. Chart the course. Deadly. And make it safe. Thank you. Warp. Meow. Why did I just gain 2 profit factor? Oh, maybe I finished one of these. I'm guessing. 1 second. Let's save, just in case. No. Oh no, I did. The indulgences. Yeah, exactly. Ugh. I guess I'll do the iconoclast thing, which is being nice. Fine. I'll be nice. I'll honor the dead or whatever. I have the magnetic storm is still fucked. Voyage of the Cosmolican ship is still there. I wonder. Let's go take a just a peek. Quick look. Quick look. Actually, I am going to make this as well. Just connect the my 3 protectorates to Furibundus directly, because that's where I forgot the name. Footfall is, and we're gonna go to Footfall very often, so it'll be useful to have a direct route. What do you mean not yet explored? The fuck? How the fuck was I here and did not explore it? I explored one planet but not the other? Fuck's wrong with me? Oh. Because the other planet doesn't exist. What? Hey, buddy. Scarlet Pursuer sends out a hearty greeting. Captain Demir, I'm not reading all of that, wishes good health upon you and your entire dynasty, and asks if you might have any up-to-date information on Burning Worlds. Sure. Thanks. So a very agitated message in which he promises your new friends will long remember your generosity. After the last of the shuttles carrying the reward has left your ship, returns to Scarlet Pursuer. The captain sends you his best wishes and hints that your paths are going to cross again. Saboteur's gloves. Ooh, Drukari. Hell yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. I have a feeling this destroyed thing everywhere is the other planet that says that I have not explored it. There's nothing I can click. I'm trying, bro. I'm like moving around. I'm not seeing it. Does it just show up later? Social stone. What a weird, weird system. I don't trust it. Drifting void ship? Huh? Again? Here we go. Oh, this is finished. That's nice. I need more profit. Gotcha. That's okay. Janus is still waiting for Kavagama. There it is. Lord Captain, the tech priests have made a sinister discovery on Kavagama. A blasphemous machine built at the behest of the wicked... I'm not reading his name. This mechanism is capable of picking up the whispers of the warp. It also occasionally transmits a discordant binaric melody to nowhere in particular. But no encrypted data or other threats have been detected. It seems to be a functional side effect of sorts. Of course, the idea of using a machine instead of astropaths to contact the voices of the warp may seem tempting, but this machine is teeming with corruption. Its fuel tanks are satiated with the liquefied souls of your subjects. It has enough for now, but someday it'll have to be refilled. Oh my god. How could Delphin construct such a powerful and monstrous machine? Hi Artyom, hadn't seen you in a while. What's up? By defying the dictums of the Omnissiah and venturing into the perilous field of experimenting with warp technology. It's been a while since I last gone on any streams, but I can't stay for long. About to head to bed now. Fair enough. That is that, you know, we're all busy. I spent the last week barely sleeping and all night and being awakened during the day, so I relate. It is dangerous knowledge, but the ancient and incredibly complex Vox core of the mechanism is much older than Delphin was. He probably found it here and made use of it to his own ends. What are the risks of using this machine? Corruption, chaos, the eye of evil upon you. Typical of contact with the Materium? Yep. What does the retinue think of this? On behalf of the Inquisition, I hereby declare a ban on any contact with this device. It must be removed and given to our acolytes. Normally, that would be all, but I will explain further. Out of respect for you. The Inquisition can reap benefits from this heretical machine. Our trained acolytes are able to carry a visual near it, carefully listening to the dark whispers of the spirits of the Materium without succumbing to their corruption. We could discover their plans and warn the rogue trader whenever any threat would loom over her domain. My sleep's all fucked up. Join the club. I fixed it 2 days ago, and last night I fucked it up again. The daemons wanted us to hear their vile speeches. Let them hear our righteous cry. Domina, let me summon the most zealous preachers who would dedicate their lives and zeal to reading a litany of fury and rage to this machine. He wants to read to the machine. Let the inhabitants of the warp hear our voice and fear us. Okay. Gotcha. This blasphemous creation must be anathematized and deconstructed. In the name of total knowledge acquisition, the principles of its operation must be inspected before... That's a terrible idea, Pascal. Requesting the right to investigate... No. God. Security and efficiency. There's no way that goes well, buddy. Huh. Otherworldly observer. All allies gain +7 awareness. That's pretty cool. And it gives us security. Destroy this heresy. Based. But yeah. We do lose 1 complacency, but that's okay. Oh no, that one's better. Henrik's is just a better version of this one. Take the machine away. Out of my sight. Thank you for your cooperation. That implies I had a choice. The squad of the Inquisition's acolytes secretly requisitioned the corrupted device. After a short while, some rather curious anonymous warnings began to arrive on Dargonus, and each of them had undoubtedly been paid for with the blood and soul of a selfless defender of the Imperium. They chose to do this, it ain't my problem. Thanks to the information overheard in the Whispers of the Warp, many heretical plots and blasphemous messages sent by the Cult of the Final Dawn have been uncovered. The Protectorate has gained a new line of defense. A slightly concerning one, but, you know, we did it. And it was kind of worth it. Mechanisms and profit, but not efficiency, which is what we need. Compassion for the silent. Cute. This at least gives me efficiency. I will do this one first. Battle servitors. In ship encounters, the Rogue squad is supported by friendly combat servitors. Oh, that's cute. Completely useless, but cute. A servitor is superior to an ordinary worker in every way, being efficient, durable, and devoid of service. Let's not. Are concerned about the recent outbreak of heresy. They offered to enter into solemn alliance with House Von Valencius. Cool. Under its terms, an ancient workshop preserved by Lady Theodora's order will become the site of a Prioratus? Scitarius. Jesus Christ. A factory which would produce the invincible tech guards. These unrelenting warriors, impeccable in their digital vows, will secure every Adeptus Mechanicus facility in the Protectorate. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Especially because it means I'm not using servitors anymore. Well, not these ones at least. I'd rather not. Thank you. There we go. Not a big fan. What are we waiting for here? Ah, profit. Right. I wanted to go in. What's that symbol supposed to be? Drifting void ship? The fuck's that symbol supposed to mean? It is still there. Should I check these? Just in case there's anything I missed or forgot or interacted with, but then it didn't really do anything and now I can interact with? Nope, these are all spent. Spent. Finished. Drifting void ship. Hey buddy, you okay? Have I been here? I probably have. I guess we can go in anyway. Which drifting void ship was this? I've been too many. The Kyavagama one. That's which one. I remember. I remember now. Let's fucking go. Hey. Right, I think we're done then. Somewhat. Travel, please don't do anything. Oh god. Scrap has labeled many of the sacred machines whose malfunctioning algorithms showed no signs of failure until the vessel departed real space and surrendered itself to the Sea of Souls. Only the navigator's talent and the tireless vigil of the tech priest saved the void ship from ruin. Well, thank you guys. So, nothing happened. Good. Let's use this to jump. It's a big jump. Did it finish? Oh. Back. How long will it take? Okay, we have all of that to do. Except that one. That's last. We have all of this to do. I already finished these. I'm not going to the Imperium. We can do that later as a funny haha meme, but not right now. Fuck it. Take the risk. Uh-oh. The engine decks were transformed into exotic gardens. Several chambers sprouted foliage vaguely resembling the plants on Terra, although they exhibited a glass-like surface polished to a mirror sheen. While reflections in the plants perfectly copied the surrounding objects, they did not show a single living being. Those who peered into them saw grotesque, blood-covered creatures instead, not unlike bloated abyssal fish with a pair of clawed limbs, sometimes more. Unable to destroy the sinister growth, the Voidsmen covered it with the plasteel hoods until leaving the Materium, finally ridding the vessel of the corruption. Wonderful. Hey, there we go. Another one. What's next? Lord Captain, after the unsealing of Lady Theodora's secret workshop on Kiavagama, an epidemic of mysterious tech leprosy has broken out. For fuck's sake. Space Corona. Augments mutate into distorted forms, killing their hosts. Machines and even entire assembly halls break apart into fragments that devour each other, fusing into grotesque and insane forms. The Omega-18 Manufactorum, the epicenter of the epidemic, is cordoned off, but the disease will burst out there sooner or later. What is known? We have not faced anything like this before. The plague only affects mechanisms, forcing them to transform and lose all functionality. No one has been able to provide insight into the nature of this disease or how it found its way into Lady Theodora's secret workshop. It is possible that some secret research was being carried out there. I would like to listen to the suggestions of my advisors. We do not agree that all knowledge belongs solely to cogs. What appears to be a plague could hold amazing possibilities. If we could isolate the Manufactorum and let these inquisitive minds inside, they would happily compensate us for the loss of production capacity. I have suppressed 18 different epidemics aboard the flagship, and our officers have experience in setting up quarantines. We will send them to Kavagama to lead the Tech Purger Squad. They will not return from the epicenter until the infection is eradicated and the preventive exclusion zone is taken down. Even metal dies eventually, scarred by corrosion. To combat those who have stripped away their flesh and replaced it with machinery, the Bloodspun Web has procured a remedy, an acidic compound that burns through steel. We stand ready to help to burn out this tech leprosy. Damn, that's pretty cool. Tech priests who survived the tech leprosy outbreak have proven their worth and thus earned the right to serve aboard the Rotor's ship, plus 20 to all Void Shield sectors. Okay. Demise of metal. All allies deal 10% more damage to machines and targets with a reject flesh feature. Secret compound serves for minimal weapon against. Okay. Healer of metal. Size favor is with the vanquisher of the tech leprosy. Okay. Invite those who would be willing to pay for the chance to study this tech leprosy. Oh boy. Ooh. Oh, but I would be losing efficiency, which is already 0. But I get so much with the Kazbalika. Oh. I get so many points with the Kazbalika. Ah. But would it actually I'm gonna click this, but I might have to reload. Because I'm not 100% sure whether they'll study the leprosy and then fix it, you know? Or if they'll just study it and then leave it there. Because if it's the second, then I can't do that. That's a bad idea, obviously. Second. Oh, you will not regret it, Shireen. We'll see about that. 5,000 points for the Kazbalika. The mysterious interested parties arrived on the planet with an entourage comprised of Malatex, excommunicated technomats, and shady-looking scholars. Without even trying to haggle, they paid exorbitant sums to obtain access to the previously unknown Xeno disease, and then headed off into the bowels of the dying Manufactorum. A cure for the mysterious disease has still not been identified, but the study of the Tech leprosy strain has made it possible to control samples of the disease using magnetic impulses and turn it into a dangerous weapon. So that was useless. You did not found a cure. Then that was useless. I'm sorry. Bro. I needed a cure. I thought that, you know, scholars willing to study it would also equal cure. God, no. Apparently it doesn't. Survived. Sensors with coverage. Okay. I think I'll just go with that one. It seems reasonable. It'll be done. By the heroic efforts of the Tech Purgators, the Manufactorum was purged of the disease sector by sector. The affected machines and dead bodies were consigned to sacred plasma flames. Plasma. The tightened quarantine measures imposed by the more experienced officers have prevented the corruption from entering other Manufactorums, and the disease did not spread any further. But it still didn't get removed, which is interesting. I don't think it got removed, though. Not sure if that implied that they simply quarantined it without removal. What does this one do? Your request is accepted. On the mysterious device, they assembled according to the instructions of Magos Hanneman. I always mispronounce his name. Enter the bowels of the Manufactorum. What happened there is unknown. Reports speak of a blue and green flash that illuminated the Manufactorum, and the epidemic subsided overnight. The distorted mechanisms were honorably melted down, and so were the bodies of the dead tech priests who carried the machine of Magos Hanneman, as well as the burnt remains of the machine itself. The eminent Magos refused to comment on his chosen method of purging, calling it a revelation of the Omniscient that he himself could not comprehend before it left him. Many of the tech priests who had once maintained this in Manufactorum were left without a function and transferred to serve aboard the rogue trader ship. Okay. That wasn't too bad, right? Yeah. I think. Well, let's get ourselves some efficiency. We sure as fuck need it. That too, but this first. Yeah, okay. Still don't think I can do anything here, right? Yep. And I believe I'm still stuck here. Yep. Okay. Whoop. And there it is. The first unexplored system. Let's just do a little save. And let's go. Warp. 2 profit factor gained. Was that the Kivagama thing? Oh, it was. Nice. If haulers... Yeah, sure. Execute that shit. Let's go. Unless it gets blocked by... servitors, that's not happening. Efficiency will go down. If his efficiency goes any further down, I'm not going to be able to do the other one. Fuck, man. Don't think I'll be able to do it at all. Shit. If I can't get giants, then I can't get the other one in Janus. Either. Well, whatever. Oh, I need phlogiston. Shit. I forgot this is actually depleting my things. Fuck. I need more phlogiston. Oh well. Off we go. Latoshan's Passage. Some of these are wild. Bum, bum, bum. Here we go. Just put this here. There we go. Ooh, unknown ships. Let's fucking go. Let's go beat the shit out of them. My favorite. Space battle. As soon as you draw close to the unknown ship, it points its loaded cannons directly at you. Several other ships emerge from the shadows of drifting asteroids tightly encircling you. Captain Zenza Labouche offers a mocking greeting and a proposition. You can buy your way out of this, but the price must be to her soul's satisfaction. The outrageous suggestion sends your crew into a fury. You are in a no-win scenario. You can enter an uneven fight and lose everything, or shamefully pay to save your skin, sacrificing only your pride. Right. Inform the pirates that daring to threaten a rogue trader will not go unpunished. Captain Labouche makes her displeasure quite apparent, but acknowledges that it would not be in her interest to cross the rogue trader. The nameless ships retreat swiftly into the warp, leaving you alone. Bye, bitch. Nah, I feel like fighting would be more fun. We're fighting that bitch. Might not give as much XP, I don't know, because it was 600 XP just for convincing them to fuck off, but we can fight. You can't ambush me, I'm ambushing you. Let's fucking go.
I'll ensure the crew's diligence.
Scary. Please don't. Okay.
Fire at will.
Fire.
All hands, prepare for acceleration.
Weak.
hands batteries. Volley.
Maybe this will work. It's kind of a long shot, but it did.
Make every shot count. Let the boys sort them out.
Nice. Okay, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Coordinates set.
Should be enough. The front one. Okay. Keep that in mind. The back. It's the big ship behind me that scares me, not the little one. Cobra class destroyer. Oh no. Ah, the Heartless is with me. I was wondering where the fuck it went. That should help. Oh, it was loading torpedoes. Cool. Would have probably been a better use of your time if you actually shot the same target twice, but okay.
Fire at will. With
Should
the
be enough to
force
kill.
of a supernova.
Is that enough? Yeah, it reaches. Nice.
Macro cannon. Open fire.
This is to my left. Is there anything I could do that would help deal more damage? Could get her. There you go. At least it deals a little damage. Not perfect, but it works. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, you're missing everything, buddy. That's the fucking Drakari shields, buddy. That's why we're Xeno heretics in this house. Fortunate. It's in a very annoying position. I'll try to follow it next turn if I can. Guess I'll just explode this one. How about that? Kaboom. Woo. Nice.
Fire at will. Rip them apart.
This one should be enough.
Lance batteries. Volley.
There we go. And now it's just stupid torpedoes. They'll destroy themselves. They'll self-destruct. There we go. I feel like that's more worth it, reward-wise, compared to the XP we got earlier. Okay. Is it this one? Oh no, hold up. Which one's which? Arid world. Oh, we can go down there. Okay. And this one? Wonders of nature. Okay. I need to get phlogiston somewhere. This lone mountain chain is composed entirely of a mineral with a shiny mirror-like surface. The mineral itself has no particular value for production, but its properties make this place incredibly beautiful. The sky is brilliant, reflected in the many surfaces of the plateaus, oddly shaped rocks, stone arches, and columns. The view is especially stunning on clear starry nights, or when aurora trails dance in the sky. The enraptured crew have asked the Lord Captain's permission to visit this remarkable place. Have fun. Grant shore leave. The shore leave passed without incident, and the ship's officers talked about it for weeks afterward. Even the Xenos Iliad marveled at the rock columns sprinkled with reflected stars. She even deigned to speak to the other officers, telling them the place reminded her of Kruderok, her homeworld. Aww. So hope that's not, because it literally is it, except, you know, completely destroyed. Oh boy. Here we go. I feel bad not taking Abelard with me everywhere I go. And if I don't absolutely have to take somewhere else, I'd rather take him. Let's go. Okay, if I recall correctly, this was a
I
little
always
cute
keep
puzzle
my options
place.
open.
The ruins are emitting faint psi energies. However, it does not pose a direct threat for now. But I advise that we do not linger here.
Your does not pose a direct threat, Van Calox. Can be interpreted much too broadly for my personal comfort.
He has a point. Vegas number architecture of the Imperium, and yet there is some subtle difference to these structures. Huh. Interesting.
Keep your wits about you.
Demolish.
Assignment completed.
Thanks, buddy. Oh, something here. There's a teeny tiny cracked Xeno chest. Remains of an unknown structures are haphazardly strewn about the plateau.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
This is odd. Give you that.
Easily done.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Okay. And that's where
None
it came
are
from,
better
right?
at
Oh,
searching.
cover the pattern. Okay. single look at this strange pattern is enough to send your mind reeling. Activate the pedestal.
Just as I planned.
Focus, Van Callox. Focus.
Continuing to play around with this. With this Xeno heresy without thinking is unwise, Lord Captain. The beacon's psi-tech belongs to the ancient Xenos called Kravs, monstrosities who enhance their mental control over entire planets with the use of such devices. Oh.
Is there money to be made?
Oh, that's not great. Doesn't sound very nice.
The shadows reveal their secrets.
Human skeleton's curled up in an unnatural position. It is inside a void suit with a hole burned right through it. Oh boy. Cracked Vox. A furious male voice is coming from the old Vox. This is Captain Trevor Durath calling the bullion. Get your asses back to the surface and get me out of here, you shits. My guts may be fused to my suit, but I'm not dead yet, no matter how much you wish it were otherwise. A moment later, the raging tones give way to strangled rasping. Hey, can you hear me? Respond. I'll pay double, just don't leave me here, damn it. It was going so well, we even figured out how to open the first sphere thanks to the panel on the floor. Yeah, who knew there'd be so much trouble with the second one? I didn't. They didn't either. Cowards. The moment that beam was directed back, I was already lying with my guts turned inside out, and they were running off with my goods. Ugh. Emperor, you whoreson, why'd you leave me like that? I'm scared. Oh, yes, no, I don't want to die. Not alone. Aren't you supposed to watch over all your children? Quiet, you lot. Shut it already. I can't even hear myself. The recording is silent for a few moments. All you can hear is the sound of someone pounding the shell of a void suit with a recording device. I'm cold. I wonder if I'll die from a lack of oxygen, or will my organs give out earlier? The damned god, the damned Imperium, in the end you will all serve the true masters. The human speech gradually deteriorates into an indecipherable mixture of howling and clicking sounds. Okay, very normal. Very normal stuff. Card is strange brown on the floor. As you look at the lines, the fog descends over your
I
mind.
always have a backup
Lovely.
plan.
That's nice. That's good stuff. Okay. That's better. No, you stay there, honey. No point in doing all that. No.
Offering
Ow!
of blood.
What the fuck? Is it because this can be pointed somewhere else? Oh, it can. Is there anything back here? Not quite. Wait a minute then. Okay, so the layout is not. Not quite one-to-one accurate. Why is there a warp apparition? My name is Bayona and I'm not food. My name is Bayona and I'm not food. My name is Bayona and I'm not food for the true masters of I am food for the true masters of space. Oh, okay, well that's nice.
Rise to the top, or
That's
get
great.
left in the dust.
Little concerning, honey. Little concerning. You okay? You don't look okay. Well, at least she disappeared. Anyway, so supposed to go there, and then from there, no, there, correct, and then from there it has to go sideways. No, yes, And then from there is to go there. And then from there it goes back, right? Open the chest. Ooh, fancy sword. I'll take it. And I will now put the other chest, because we had a chest in our hands as well. Which means we can now do the other one. Yep. This one's a little more simple. It just goes like this. It's just the outer perimeter, basically. And then you point back. Seems the pattern no longer works. Mm-hmm. What do you mean? Huh? But... What? What? What do you mean it no longer works? I just used it the first time. I guess maybe it's the other way around? I guess. Ah!
Throne take you.
Sorry. Okay, that actually spooked me. That jump scared me, not gonna lie. So it's not going the other way around either. What the fuck just happened then? Okay. Is that a third pattern? Is that what's going on?
Keep your wits about you.
1 second. I just understand
That was a
something.
problem for you.
Stop being rude. Maybe up there? No. Is that a third pattern? I ain't seeing it. What?
Let us not dawdle.
Okay. There's another pattern I can try, but I don't understand why that one would work. Guess we'll try. That's up, so this goes. Come on. No. No. Yeah.
Is there money to be made?
And then. No. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Maybe it starts that way? And then goes like that. Then like that. Nope. Like that. And then that. And then this one. Is that it? Here we go. Oh, that worked. I don't know why it worked. It should not have worked. That's not accurate whatsoever. There's no horizontal line at the top. That one. It's missing. Doesn't make any sense. That's not here either. I guess we'll never know. Chains of Domination. Well, that's just lovely. Whenever the wearer kills an enemy, they receive a stacking of +5 to willpower. Foul Sight Veil. +15 bonus to perception, but a -5 penalty to willpower. Interesting. And also, of course.
Don't you dare to cross us!
I did think it was a little too Xenos and too little warp when there was like a literal fucking warp apparition next to us earlier. Something was off. Take the puppy with you. And then Abelard. Go here. Start. Pink horrors will split into blue horrors if I recall.
You will pay an even greater price.
So these three? Three of them? Two of them?
Vengeance will be swift.
Nah, two of them will split.
You will perish for this affront.
Not the puppy! Oh really, it's fine. But the puppy! Oh, okay. Okay. Oh shit. Where's the other one? Oh, they're both behind. This is a little lower though. I can use this.
If I must.
Stop being such a little shit. Good. Now.
This
Place this on
tedium
him.
is beneath me.
And
I
Pull.
understand your intent.
claim the bounty.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Claim the bounty. Claim the bounty. Yeah.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Isn't she delightful? Wait a minute, she has two. I could use one for this. This one, and then this one.
If it serves your cause.
There we go. Alright. Ah, two enemies next to each other. Big personal fan of that. Big fucking fan. Sorry. That was an accident.
Trust me.
Sorry,
Let your
alert.
soul be purged, caught by the web. As the tenets demand. Let your soul be purged. Trust me.
Ow.
The shadows will see it done.
I hurt you, little bro.
I feel nothing. Fear nothing.
What's the next one? That blue horror. Which you may or may not choose to attack her.
Aim for the heart next time.
Ah, Henrix, my dear. My dear, my dear, my dear, my dear.
I won't object to it. For the throne's glory.
How sweet. just do
Let's
that.
see to it.
Get parried, bitch. Can't run through him though. That's annoying. I should probably heal actually. That is a good idea. There we go. Abelard, my dear, dear Abelard. Swap.
I will do my duty. I took care of this one.
You did. Good job, honey.
At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
Oh, the stars themselves.
Indeed.
There we go. That's what I wanted.
Brace
Everyone
yourself,
attack, attack.
Abelard.
Yes, good, 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 good.
Glato, we're undertaking this task.
Eat it, Plato. Eat the big fish thing, blue thing, big blue thing. Good boy. Very good boy.
I'll take it as a priority.
There we go. Nice. Let's just get there. Gives me a nice vantage point. Oh. Sorry, Henrix. I think I'm gonna have to hit Henrix. Sorry. It is what it is. Oh, I can give that to her. And then... Sorry, Henrix. Oh, thank God. Didn't go through. For once, I'm happy it did not go through.
Who, if not me?
I shall not.
Good. Good. That's a good strike.
I'll see
Should
to
be
it
enough to kill it.
personally. Consider this a taste of what's to come.
Hell yeah. You serve me. There you go. It's rolling around. Oh. Odd choice.
You were blinded by your own misery.
Oh no. Ooh. Damn, look at that. Holy shit.
I am not your to deal death with my hands.
Damn.
Pay with your blood in the name of Hail Ametsha-Kane!
Well, you know, I tried.
This tedium is beneath me.
Sure.
Trust me.
I do. Nice.
As honor ordains. Let your
nice little
soul
amount of
be
blood.
purged. Trust me.
Everyone, step aside. Be gone.
Finishing that sentence. There
I
we go.
always keep my options open.
We got everything we wanted out of this. I think. Yep, it's all done. Neat little puzzle, neat little fight, and we're good. Off we go. Next system. Okay. Short new routes. Interesting. That does not allow me to go to Lavelle's heart. Very interesting. Okay. I'll take the bait. Go down the normal path. Okay, let's go. Isolate the chamber. Been there. It never goes well. Just isolate it, please. Ooh. New one. Nice. So these three are unconnected. Okay. That one's red. Okay. Concerning. Unfortunately for the game, I have a fuckload of navigator points, so I don't care. Oh, pirates! Let's go fight them. Spice battles are always fun. Fight, 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 fight.
Mighty machine spirit, lend us a modicum of thy power.
That's a very small amount of pirates. What are you doing here? All by the lonesomes. The torpedoes are bigger than the ship they came out of. That's warp sorcery right there. What the fuck? Let's use that. Use shields. Yep. That should be enough to kill it. Or not. Jesus. Annoying.
Launch battery.
I have to waste another turn instead of getting immediately into the other one. You know what? I'm ramming against the fucker. Yeet.
Your crude shield technology is insufficient to weather this storm.
Oh, stop being such a bitch. So close. Bruh. Is that enough? Hey, nice. get hit by that thing though, if I'm not careful. I don't think there's much I can do. Other than put up my shields and hope that helps. Gotcha. Well, that helps a little. Especially if it takes the bait and goes for it instead of me. You coming, buddy? It's a little too far, huh?
Fire at will.
Remind me in the future to use the vulnerability scan a lot more often. Holy shit. Jump. So you can't get to us, hopefully. And put a shield. Oh, they're on the background, right? Back, maybe? I don't know which one it'll technically reach. If it even does. Alright, that was them bitching off. Okay, it went for the other one. Cool. Unimpressed. Very unimpressed. Okay, what's this? Kind of lava world or ash world or lava world. There you go. Next. Ooh, that's the third one. Nice. Oh, and that's my phone telling me it's 9 p.m. Provisions not for such a small amount. I needed this. Yes. To detect non-native mineral cluster on the planet's surface, probably the remains of an ancient asteroid shower. The substance is valuable, but collecting it will not be easy. The asteroid sits right above numerous underground caverns. The ancient tunnels and vaults are incredibly unstable and would likely not bear the weight of a large group of humans, let alone a shuttle. Take the risk and send a shuttle. And we did it anyway. Woo! Plasteel. I have enough plasteel. If I need it, I'll come back here, okay? I know where it is. It's not going anywhere. Okay. Oh, might as well go check out the other one. Oh wait, this one is the red one. Okay. Let's go. Jump. Stars that guide us. I don't remember what this is about. What was this about? Errands. Oh, I remember. It was that stupid puzzle I was stuck in for like half an hour. It pointed here? Okay. Begin scan. Nothing. It's boring. What about here? I guess at least we get XP, right? Oh, well, hello. Bones in the desert. After analyzing the Ogre data, the officers were surprised to discover that the planet was once covered in oceans. Long ago, an unknown cataclysm caused the seas to dry out and turned the world into a lifeless desert. The most amazing discovery of all was the skeleton remains of colossal oceanic organisms, some large enough to be seen from orbit. Life is fragile even for creatures this enormous. Okay. Nothing else. Really? Really? Wow. Oh. Ogre's anomaly. Again? Oh, it's a burning world. Looks different from the rest. There are little islands of blue amidst the boundless oceans of crimson and gold, places where natural gases tint the fire a different color. Now that you know what to look for, your augurs easily locate traces of mysterious underground constructions. Oh, that's it? Didn't do anything else? That's weird. That feels like it should have mattered. Okay. Overgrown biodome. Okay. Overgrown trees and ivy-covered roots conceal an ancient biodome nestled in one of the crevices. It would have been impossible to locate this place without the precise coordinates from the armillary sphere. Explore the biodome. Structures in a state of gross disrepair, creepers cover the walls and ceilings, and pungent flowers and berries hang from beams and equipment alike. The center of the structure reveals a sealed chamber where vegetation has yet to break through. Inside is a humble bunk, a decayed body sprawled over it, tables with blueprints, parts, and tools, and a great number of chests containing treasure. Examine the room and the body. Judging by the dead man's clothes, the diary pages, and the monograms on the blueprints, you realize you found the final resting place of the legendary Captain Bartholomew's Ort. During his long and adventurous life, he traveled the entire expanse, mapping out numerous star systems, and in his later years realizing his life's work, the armillary sphere, that he imbued with the sum of his knowledge. Oh, I thought that was... okay. The device on your ship is undoubtedly his creation. While the Adeptus Mechanicus were still hotly debating whether or not he had committed the crime of invention, gods forbid, not the crime of invention. Bartholomew has disappeared without a trace, leaving only a single message. I have gathered treasures from hundreds of worlds, but they will not be handed over to the covetous lords of the expanse. Instead, I bequeath my riches to the one who cherishes the shine of the stars more than any gold or rubies. It seems that you happen to be this very person. Okay. I was Tamer of the Empyrean. Mysterious piece of architect found among the treasures. Even a raging wave can lift you higher. Cool. Death Cult Blade. Stolen Breath. Okay. Profit factor gain 3. Ooh, nice. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff out of that. That's nice. Cool. Let's go back. Oh, I should probably check this stuff out. Still stuck. Oh, I'm not stuck here anymore. Shrine. Let's go. Janus, do you have anything? Nope. Wait, I got Phlogiston. What do you mean? Huh? Oh, I just used it. Just a second. I'm an idiot. Good job, me. Dark Sages it is. Foulstone. Ah, fuck, man. He used Phlogiston. And he used all of it. Good job, me. Good fucking job. Da-da-da. Every crew member now had an identical twin. Okay, we just murdered everyone. That's how we solved that problem. Gotcha. Fair enough. Mortus Asias. Interesting name. Dead something. we go. Oh, we're on this side. Usually we start on that side. Nothing. Fair enough. Nice. Hells yeah. Anything else? A peculiar settlement. Oh boy, that can't be good. This planet can barely sustain life, and yet search has discovered a long-lost Imperial colony, one that was cut off from the rest of the galaxy centuries ago. Strictly speaking, most of them were. Which is not centuries ago. The colonists live in conditions worse than any underhive, yet they still venerate the Emperor and gladly welcome their visitor. Holy shit. The Lord Captain receives an invitation from the local ruler, the Archqueen Princeps Domina. What a coinkadinkle! Your last name's the same as my first one. Okay. Pay the Archqueen an official visit? The ruler meets the Lord Captain in a shack, considered to be a palace by the people here. The Archqueen's unusual crown is made out of metal coils, most likely parts of an ancient device for boiling water. The guests are served the finest delicacies the colony can provide. The Archqueen praises the visitors in mangled Low Gothic and calls the Lord Captain her dear sister. At the end of the audience, gifts are presented to the guests. The Archqueen's minister delicately remarks that the best possible gift the Lord Captain and her crew could provide would be the replenishment of the colony's meager gene pool. Lord Captain gives orders to canvass the lower decks for volunteers. The most ruggedly handsome among them will be sent to the Archqueen's court along with other gifts. Feste. I remember that person. I remember that name. Why do I remember that name? Sure. Here, have some people. She gave me acid and some armor and some whatever. The life of Fado, she hopes the Lord Captain will pay her more visits in the future. First I'm not sure, for sure. Well, apparently the game doesn't let me, so you know, there you go. Shattered world. Interesting. Why was it shattered? That's populated. By something. Oh! Viabus. Swift and merciless retribution is a proper fate for many transgressors, but the Imperium permits using the convicts for hard labor on distant prison worlds like Viabus 6. To atone for their crimes before humanity, well, humankind, hundreds of thousands of rogues and lowlives toil in the mines of the Von Valentis Protectorate until death from exhaustion or some other unfortunate accident claims their forsaken souls. Well, that is extremely concerning, ma'am. It doesn't sound like you're, keeping... yeah. Jesus. That's what I get. That doesn't sound like you're keeping up with the, I don't know, human rights. Not that they have any concept of that. Ah, at least I can get there. Interesting that the ones on these, like, little islands are completely unreachable. Like, I can force myself in there, but probably not a good idea. Here we go. Smoothly, I sense someone approaching them and laying a hand on their forehead, and the hands seem to pass through their skin, through their skull, and with tender motions, sort their jumbled thoughts into some sort of order. Everyone affected by the incident was horrified for a long time afterward. Resident psyker Idira, however, remarked with a grin that the tidying up had allowed her to dredge up a vital memory and find the left sock that had long been missing from her favorite pair. Wonderful, Idira. I'm so happy for you. The Eldari are here. Tragedy number 3. They can't catch a break. Oh, shit. Okay. I will absolutely get past them. Get fucked. I do what I want. Ha ha ha. Hey guys, you okay? You don't look okay. The Augur crew picks up a heavily damaged Xenos void ship among the countless rock masses of the asteroid belt. An Eldari vessel, beyond a doubt. According to the Von Valencia's archives, about 100 standard years ago, the Imperial Navy set up a barrier in the system against pirates and the enemies of humanity. Countless primed mines are still scattered among the wreckage. The Voxmaster manages to tune the ship's system to an unconventional frequency, and the bridge suddenly fills with chime-like Xenos voices. Drawn out and mournful, they sing in an unknown tongue, but every officer on the bridge can sense that this is a dirge. Answering the call, Iliette jumps to the cogitators, startling the officers on the bridge with her sudden jolt. In the hopes of understanding the Mon-Ki technology and figuring out how to help her kin, the Eldari runs in circles around blinking vid screens, but the mysteries of the machine god elude the Xenos. Then she turns to the Lord Captain, powerless. Oh, that sounds kind of adorable. Iliette is asking the Alantak to help her kin, who have found themselves trapped in a snare of fate. The Eldari are enervated and weak, and their song is a cry of despair, a cry that is fading. Logistics officer led by a master. Order to plot a course for the rescue shuttle from the institution. Now all the crew can do is hope the calculations are correct and that the veteran officer's experience does not let them down. Establish communications. They don't respond. Damaged. Shuttle enters the asteroid field. The pilot proceeds with caution, confidently avoiding the chunks of rock. However, when the shuttle reaches the Xenos ship, the rescue team's report catches the bridge crew off guard. The vessel's starboard side has been breached by the macro weapons of an unknown Imperial void ship. There are no survivors. Shielding her eyes, Iliette closes them and clutches the spirit stone at her breast. Coming to, the Eldari does not speak for a time. With notes of sadness in her voice, carefully picking her words, she concedes that the Alantak did all they could to save her kin. And yet, it is the Mon-Ki who are responsible for the loss of the Eldari ship. Saddened by the pain and hatred that humans have wrought upon her kind, Iliette quietly leaves the bridge. Sorry. These ones never end well. I feel bad. Nothing we could have done. Sometime after, Iliette comes to the Lord Captain, haggard but still holding on to hope. She says that she came aboard the Mon-Ki vessel and set off into the darkness in the hopes of finding her kin, but found only corpses slaughtered by humanity's hatred. And though she and the Lord Captain were not always in agreement, the Alantak still tried to lend a helping hand. In gratitude, as she promised, she shares the coordinates of her kin's cache. Exquisite Wraithbone blade fragments. Ooh. Eldari chainsword. Cool. Xeno artifacts. Sorry. God damn it. go. Let's beat the shit out of them.
Let's make them regret ever crossing our path.
Some of your flagships posts using an unknown Xenos power. Your approval will gain control of these posts in several rounds. Oh, lovely. Thank you. You fucking cunts. Okay, lovely. How we doing? Not dead yet. Great. Oh, that is definitely a Xenos ship.
With the force of a supernova! Lance batteries. Volley.
Fuck. Nice.
Keep up the pressure.
Oh shit. I was hoping I could use this to... Wait a minute. Might be able to just do this. Where's the other ones? Oh, it's just one? It's just the... I see.
All hands. Prepare for
Thought
acceleration.
there were a lot more of them. What a joke. $11 for what? Cute. You missed. Good shot. Shit. I can hit it with one of my attacks, not all of them. Not even most of them. Ooh, I can do this.
Fire at will.
Okay, it's getting better. I have an idea. Maybe. Worked.
A commendable victory, rogue trader.
Yeah, but now there's more. I figured. There was no way it was gonna be that simple.
Lance batteries. Volley. With the force of a supernova.
It's difficult to hit them. Come the fuck
Coordinates
on.
set.
There we go. Nice. And the other one's all the way over there. That's far. Still very far. Can't get anywhere near it. Hmm. 9 rounds left. Oh, that was unfortunate. What the fuck? Now he's too far for me to get to him. That's bullshit. shouldn't have messed with the ship that's 10 times your size, buddy. Well, at least 3 or 4 times. Okay. Let's make some better maneuvers.
Fire at will.
I'll maneuver him out of existence. And this one.
With the force of a supernova.
Oh, he's just outside of range. That's bullshit. Motherfucker.
Let the void sort them out.
Motherfucker. I might be able to do something about that.
Let them taste our fury.
Next. They're so far away. Jeez. Fuck.
Engage the engines.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to get there with the torpedoes. I'll try.
Salvo.
Okay. I'm down. I need to get to the other.
All hands, prepare for
Might take a while.
acceleration.
And plop, and wait, plop, and plop. At least we're a little closer. Still just off. Fuck.
Keep up the pressure.
Clearly I didn't have enough of these. Zero rounds. Rip. Shame. There go my torpedoes. Are they very far? Oh, at least they're not too far. They are behind us though, which is annoying. I'm gonna have to turn around again. Okay. Oh. I was in range. Fortunately, I have this.
Engage the engines. Fire at will. With the
Should be
force of
enough
a
to kill it.
supernova.
I guess I missed. What you can do here. Let's just set up a shield and hope for the best. Can do this. Hey, there we go. Nice. We can do that. Might help. There we go. And I feel like this is better. Not by a lot, but by a little. Now it's gonna explode or whatever, because I think it ran out of fuel. So many torpedoes and none of them are ever in range of an enemy. Bro. Obsidian Shadowfield. So. Wish I had one. Come on. I think they're both in range of these two. If they can even get to them. I'm not sure we can. We'll try. Nice. One down.
Macro cannon! Open fire!
Wouldn't it be
Fire
nice
at
if we
will.
actually...
Torpedoes away!
I can do this. It's something. Fucked. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
All hands.
I think it's looking
Prepare
left,
for
right?
acceleration.
Might be able to get it with the torpedoes. Maybe.
Helmsman, take us in.
Not those ones, clearly. These ones. There we go. Is that the last one? We're done? Oh, thank fuck. Jesus.
Another battle won. On to
We
the
got
next
out.
one.
Golden thing out of that. One second. What's that? God's Bane. Woo! You know it's a good weapon when it's called something along the lines of God Killer. That's always good. Can't complain. Okay. Level up. Yeah. Nah. Eh. Repairing the void ships requires 50%. Okay. Start shields, knife fits only. Don't care. Makes the flagship act before all enemies in most encounters. Ooh. That's cool. Load all macro cannons that were fired during the acceleration. Yeah, I think I'll... That's not bad, but I'll take this one. And I'll take that one. There you go. There we go. I was pretty sure there was something. Okay. Well, she definitely beats everyone. Guess that one's probably awareness based, which is what Iliad has the most of. Christ! Oh, tech use, right. 120 is probably demolition. She still has the highest demolition, despite me having like 2 other people with really high demolition. What's this one? Here we go. Desert World. Shitty amount of Blasteel. Smuggler's Cash. That's cool. Thank you. Next. The 4th piece! We got it! I'm not sure what to do with it, but we got it. The metal place the architect has shines between the rays. Model of the star system, Muro 79. One of its worlds is marked with an unknown symbol. We should go there after we're finished here. We got shit to do. Hello, teeny tiny planetoid. Pointless. Okay, I'm guessing this is where we get the quest. This is what the quest was for. Oh yeah. Scouting team sent to the colony world returns with a decrepit, shaggy, foul-smelling vagrant in tow. The old man hastened towards the enforcers as soon as he saw the dynasty's colors and implored them to take him to Master Voidfear or Lady Theodora. Oh boy. Check the vagrant for evidence of treason. No wrongdoing. Nature of his mission? Sent oh. Okay. This is blackmail. The old man describes the long journey full of perilous adventures that eventually brought him into possession of the documents, which he then proudly presents to you. Okay. What? Sure. Have stuff. Have fun. Oh, okay. Cool. To Voidfear. Oh, so he just did it without knowing. Gotcha. Okay, well, sorry I tortured you into confessing when you didn't actually do anything wrong. Oopsie. Happens. Okay. In theory, my next step is Mundus Valencius. Although, it was something. It was something. Yeah, I have the magnetic storm. I might go there. Just to check. There it is. Muro 79. Showing the way. Okay. I'm just gonna do this for laziness reasons. Whee! 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 Oh. Here we go. Foulstone. What's up? An incredible find has been made on Foulstone. A lost volume of Saint Keith's diary has been discovered during the restoration of his crypt. By following the saint's words, the Order of the Hammer was able to find a crypto-ark containing a tech relic of Saint Cognatius, the Crucible. Keith's writings on it are vague. It is called the Sculptor and Transformer, granting life and grace. The explorators have sent a delegation to lay claim to the treasure, which has sparked a heated dispute that has been going on for many days. What are the main points of dispute? Tech priests claim that the privileges of the Adeptus Mechanicus oblige the Order of the Hammer to hand any sacred architect over to them. They argue that the Crucible should be considered not a personal possession of the saint, but rather an object temporarily entrusted into his care. The Order of the Hammer rejects this thesis, insisting that the right to care for such sacred objects belongs to the ecclesiarch's cults, and since Cognatius was canonized, then the Crucible should be regarded as a blessed relic, not archaeotech. How are these deliberations going? Oh boy. More than 8 cycles without interruption, both sides have provided more than 100 experts on scholarly wisdom and law and have put forward around 4,000 theses, arguments, and testimonies. Christ. Special Administration Commission, comprised of 200 armed clerks, armed, has arrived to pass a verdict and enforce the law. Oh boy. Let's say my companions. It is likely that the research contained in the ancient treatises and archival repositories of Dargonus will provide factual information on similar precedent. I can spare some of my computing power to find such a case and provide my brothers and sisters with the information that is necessary to win this dispute. I believe that the chronicles of the I'm not reading that describe mystical miracles witnessed by zealots while praying at an ancient banner of Saint Capius. Should the crucible perform a similar miracle, then no doubts will remain that it is indeed a holy relic. Shireen, do you know the best motivation to make your enemies ripe for the compromise? The danger of losing any sort of benefit. It is within your power to take the crucible for yourself, using the privilege of your warrant if you so desire. Why do you not imply such a possibility to the parties involved? She's fucking smart. Hell yeah. Let's see how long it takes for them to come to a consensus now. As soon as news of the rogue traders' bellicose stance on the crucible reached the ears of the disputing sides, they unanimously decided to start looking for a compromise. Who could have foreseen that? It only took them several cycles to reach an agreement on the collective maintenance of the crucible. There you go. In the process of forming their alliance, the monks and the tech priests have discovered they have something in common. Both groups hold strong convictions and are truly devoted to their relics, and thus the two sides are now endeavoring to see one another as true like-minded supporters, not mere reluctant allies. Aww. Research into the crucible has identified it as a device for surface terraforming. Fueled by the geothermal energy of the planet, it could turn a wasteland into a blooming garden. However, a way to launch it has yet to be found. Interesting. Very useful. Very fucking useful. That's insane. That'd be useful, yeah. Efficiency 1. Kill me. Still don't have enough. Nope. Still don't. God damn it. What's that? Oh. +3 efficiency? That'd be nice. Sounds great. Let's do it. That's exactly what I needed. 3 efficiency. And then we'll have 4. And then we can do the giants thing. Cool. Okay. Right. I wanted to go here. I don't feel like being interrupted. Let's go. Okay, so what's here? Here? No, not necessarily. Maybe? Okay, maybe not. Okay, maybe it is the Rocky World then. Rocky World. That's a funny name. There it is. Wrecked void ship. What happened? The priceless discovery left the crew speechless and shaken. The ancient Imperial Ark ship, Hammer of Redemption, was hidden below the surface, impervious to the augure's sight. Had the rogue trader not found pieces of an Archaeotep compass that resonated with the vessel's defense systems, it would have remained lying in a bottomless chasm, lost and undeservedly forgotten forever. The Adeptus Mechanicus acolytes studied the ancient data archives and concluded that the vessel crashed about 300 years ago after running into an asteroid stream. Hoping to rescue at least some of the colonists, the captain dispatched 4 lifeboats whose tragic fate you already know. Oh. Although time and weather were not kind to the Hammer of Redemption, the crew still managed to salvage plenty of valuable items. +10 to all skills. Ooh! That's fucking broken as shit. Oh, we need that. We need that. We do. Okay, now I'm gonna save here, because I'm gonna real quick and go back. And what's the fastest way to get to Trinitas? And how do I get there? I'm lazy. Just make it green though. I don't want to deal with it. I think that's where I have Foulstone. Yeah, I should connect Foulstone to the other ones if I haven't already. Visit. Let's check if the magnetic storm can be interacted with now. I don't know, quite frankly. I don't remember when it is that you're supposed to interact with it. Or even if. Nope. Guess not. We should probably look for Phlogiston, though. Seal. No, that one's already being used. Come on. Really? Bruh. Already taken. Anything? Oh, there is one there. Nothing. Nothing. Nope. 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 Fuck. Well, we found one. Here. 100 Dreams Crossroads. Crossroads. Crossroads? Didn't I just read something earlier about meeting... about something at a crossroads? I read something. What was it about? Don't remember. Can't remember. But maybe it's there. Let's go there. Let's find out. Earlier today we read something talking about crossroads. For fuck's sake. Okay. Made no attempts to follow us. Well, think fuck. I guess I'll have to go to the colony later. Fair enough. 1 second, though. Could it be that? Rocky World, I think. This is where the Phlogiston was. Yep. And we need that. Hey, have I finished whatever it was that I came here for? Did I finish the unforeseen event, or no? This is new. According to the ancient chronicles and maps handed to you by the pilgrim, this icy planet used to be a prosperous imperial colony. However, a sharp change in its trajectory, brought upon by the warp anomaly ranging in the system, caused the world to distance itself from the local star. In less than a decade of the planet's surface was completely encased in ice, sealing a wealth of machines and artifacts of the Imperium inside a glacial tomb. Use augurs to scan the planet. Made a logical statement. Unverified information received from a nameless individual is likely to prove false. However, the factual evidence pointing to the authenticity of the ancient documents allows one to assume the rogue trader's augurs are not powerful enough to perform a more thorough scanning of the frozen world. So, I'm not done yet. So I need better augurs? Gotcha. Note taken. Fair enough. it basically already does the same thing as Heart of the Nameless. The only difference is that it also lets me reroll any failed skill tests once for each test, which is useful, definitely. But I guess I'll use it if I'm ever stuck in one of those moments where I keep having to reroll, like reload, reroll, reload, reload, reroll. I'll just keep it in mind. Cool. There's a lot of interesting shit. Right. Anyway, I'll bother with that some other time. So we now know that there is something interesting here in that ice world. We just don't have a way to interact with it yet. Beholding the truth. Yeah. We need something. To reach it. I'll do this after I make sure that I don't actually need all those weapons. I don't know if I don't. That's Janus, but we need to go to Foulstone, I believe. In person, if I recall correctly. Yep. Gotta go there in person. Fair enough. That's fine. Maybe this Eye of the Omnissiah is actually the auger upgrade that we need. Just need some more chemicals. I'm sure I can get that somewhere. Well, Janus is the obvious answer, but I'd rather not. If I must, I'll just steal it from this motherfucker. Fuck that guy. We'll get to that when we get to that. Or I'm wrong, and we get to that right fucking now. Because I need chemicals. Fuck. Fuck. Fine, whatever. Just takes provisions anyway. Look here. Okay, it's because we got the last one, we got Shrine. So now it wants something. It wants something. Let's save and let's go. So what does my protectorate want with me? Foulstone. That's the religious one. I'm here. Strange cult of machine worshippers has appeared among the workers. They disassemble industrial mechanisms and implant the parts as preposterous augmentics inside their bodies. Oh boy. I mean, wait, why would that happen in Foulstone? It's so weird. Is that the first one or the last one? I'm not sure what to... Fuck it. Machine worshipping laborers are now rewarded for exceptional performance with unwanted spare parts instead of extra rations. Productivity has increased dramatically. I hope that was fine. I'm scared. Let's hope that wasn't the... That was the right choice. Let's just hope. Okay, other than this, what was I gonna do? Well, I guess we're just going to to Mundus Valencius now. Yeah. Oops. He found out. Oopsie. I'll give you people when I feel like giving you people, but not now. Oh, space combat awaits in the system. Why would it? Doesn't make any sense. I've been here. The fuck? Okay. Still can't do Dark Sages. I should now be able to do Giants. There it is. I'll build that in a bit. This one first. So I need this for other stuff. Curious. Why does this have a battle in it? It shouldn't. Doesn't make any sense. Guess they were wrong? What in the absolute fuck? That was weird. Very weird. It still says so. Weird. And off we go. And there's no loose. And it finished. Nice. Before I do that, would that have used phlogiston? Because if so, I can't do it right now. It doesn't, so we should be fine. Right. I hope. Gives me people, which I kind of need. Not for any good reasons, but I do. I hope the reaping doesn't get in the way of anything. I'm not sure whether I want to do that one or not. I think I'll leave it for now. Okay. Make it green. Here we go. Dargonus. We're going home. Lord Captain, Master Helmsman on the line. I can report that the quest for the capital world of Von Valencia's dynasty is finally at an end. Dargonus is straight ahead. We've received countless greetings. Your subjects would like to know when their mistress will be arriving. The merchant captains taking refuge in the orbital docks of Dargonus race to send you priceless welcoming gifts, hoping to buy your favor and to make an impression on the rogue trader. Tell Dargonus the rogue trader is coming home. It will be done, Lord Captain. Lord Captain, I will be pleased to accompany you during your visit to Dargonus so I can personally introduce Achilles Scalander, a servant of the Golden Throne who previously attended Lady Theodora on Dargonus. I'm counting on your benevolence. Ah, yes. The spy. Voxcast ends with a click. Wonderful. There's an Adeptus Mechanicus next to my world. The fuck? The fuck do you want? Phlogiston. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Thank you. I should go talk to Opticon, though. I'm sure he has plenty to give me over the information I have at this point. How did this world look before it was enveloped in this fiery shroud? Was it your ancestors Ilantak who disgorged its scorn, some ill-considered act? I don't know. I would hope not. Christ. There we go. Okay, the only thing left to do is to go to Dargonus, but it's late for me today, and I'm very, very tired. So I think that is a perfect thing for us to do tomorrow. It'll be a good start. There we go. In the meantime, see y'all tomorrow.